Before mopping floors for life, he was just a salted fish, but now his dream glows inside. So he offered Krenz a rap like he did as a kid. Krenz didn't refuse but curiously asked his intent. Maybe him just like some guy, but him definitely not asterisk that asterisk guy. By the way, do you have any soy sauce? From that moment on, Richard became Krenz's little shadow, just like a curious kiddo. He asked various machine questions, occasionally spotting faults. One day he noticed burnt chips. He reminded Krenz about the oil heat, but Krenz said the brown ones would be tossed. Richard couldn't help but muse. People always try to toss out the brown ones. Krenz has been doing that for 15 years without a promotion. One day, seized by engineers, Krenz defended Richard, telling him to drop his work and listen from the factory's top. Then Krenz told him that with just a little focus, he could hear which machine was malfunctioning or even which screw was loose. This was all about accumulated experience. Richard closed his eyes but eventually admitted defeat, becoming Krenz's apprentice. In the days that followed, Krenz meticulously taught him about every piece of equipment. He seized the opportunity and showed up an hour early to learn. He even stayed late to investigate the faults and soon mastered the equipment operation and basic repairs. Although he was still a he was voted the Employee of the Month. But just when the future looked bright, fate decided to play tricks on him. In 1980, Krenz faced an unexpected economic downturn in 1980 when President Reagan took office and cancelled several welfare programs for the needy, causing factory orders to plummet. Richard could say goodbye to promotions and even his pay. Still, he kept applying for a transfer, only to be rejected repeatedly. To make ends meet, he tried everything, even supermarket work. Fast forward to 1992, as the snack industry rivalry heated up, many chips started losing market share. To cut costs, shareholders unanimously decided to shut factories. Low-level workers suffered most. They lost not just jobs, but family support. Roger, the president, couldn't bear workers losing homes. So after the board meeting, he shot a quick video to motivate everyone, saying that factories around the world were facing challenges, but challenges come with opportunities. He wanted everyone to be the key to success. He wanted everyone to think like a president, even if that sounded a bit brainwashed to most folks. However, this brainwashy video reignited hope in Richard. Roger was the only one at Coca-Cola who almost beat the king. So opportunities are for those who dare to risk and innovate. That day he picked up his son, buying spicy corn on the cob. It was hot, but his little son loved it. In that instant, he realized opportunities were nearby. It depended on his courage to seize them. Thus began the video intro. But just when he kept failing at making hot sauce, his dad suddenly appeared, claiming to have found him a stable job sweeping the streets. If lucky, he could be janitor supervisor in a year. But beforehand, he was still sweeping floors. Richard found that pretty ironic and immediately said he would stick with the more promising Frito-Lay factory. This started a pep talk from Dad that felt more like a beating, leading to a heated argument between the two. Listen carefully, Father. I know you have absolutely no idea about the struggles I'm facing. But that doesn't bother me. As tough as I may look, I still want to know what's going on in that brain of yours. His wife was shocked to hear this, learning for the first time how rough her husband's childhood was. Immediately she took the family to the store, and they scoured the aisles for peppers to whip up the most delicious. Meanwhile, the factory laid off staff massively, with Richard's co-workers leaving. So she went to the manager with a spicy potato chip idea and asked to talk to the CEO. The manager scoffed. Developing a new product takes years and launching costs millions. What dream are you chasing as a janitor? Richard left with his tail between his legs, but giving up was not in his playbook. Late at night, he sneaked into the office and found the company phone book. And he called the CEO all the way in Italy. These were the secretary's barriers. Richard claimed to be a tech in cleaning. The secretary was stunned. After a while, she realized he meant janitor. Richard quickly claimed he had the brilliant idea to save which could save countless people struggling for survival. Perhaps due to some sympathy for the working class, the secretary finally put the call through to the CEO. "Hello, Brett. This is Roger, Mr. Liu. I'm American and very proud of it. We have plenty of workers around here, and we spend our money on food just like everyone else. We also love soy sauce. But we don't smear those busted masks. They're too spicy for that. Why not make my own spicy mask? You make your own spicy mask. Hey Dad, that's a great idea. You can shred everything. Add soy sauce, sesame, brown sugar, and best of all, it's purely American. My family, my neighbors, they can't stand it, and I need to plan, Mr. Liu, to let my friends know. I think it will save our factory and our jobs. It really will save our jobs. This is me brimming with confidence, Mr. Liu. Yes, sir, you said it in the video. Good president, so I did. The CEO never expected a janitor to think this. Subscribe for more exciting content next time.